So this is the beginning of the leader band, how we kind of made it more simple and easy. We're going to use that same form of G7 that we used like on that chart that I gave you. So you're going to use that hand configuration like I'm showing here, just like on the chart. We're going to pluck the first two notes together, the 3 and the 2, with our thumb and middle finger. So we're going, and then we're doing thumb, and then index, and then the thumb on the 3, and then middle, and then thumb, and then open, middle. So those are the fingerings. Thumb and middle, and then thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, open. So it should be. So we decided to use that part, and then we're keeping our hand down until we have to release our hand to go to the 1 and the 0, 0 on the next bar. So we're doing our thumb on 2, 2, middle on a 3, and then thumb, and then we're changing and I'm putting our first finger here on the 1 with the middle finger, plucking that, and then we're going to go open, thumb, middle, open, thumb, open, and then index, open. So as we do this, it's going to be so once more, nice and slow. Finger over the 1, and then open, open, open. Now with the C, we decided to just use a regular C, and we're just going to make it simple. We're going to pluck these two with our thumb and our middle finger. So we're doing the 3 and the 1 here. And then we're going to do our thumb, and then index, and then thumb, and middle. So we're going. Just like you did, you actually did it right that time when we did it. But you're carrying that over to the next C as you go along the beginning. And then we're going to change it to A minor, but we're using that same picking configuration. We're going to go. And then we go to E minor, just place an E minor chord. Pluck the same configuration with the plucking here. Now you can do actually the bass line here, hit the 0 here, and then the 1 on the second string. And then you can go to the D, and then you can do the same thing here. You can do 0, 2 on the D. So when you do this, you're doing 0, 2 together, and then thumb on the 4th string. So as I'm doing that, I'm using these two fingers, plucking together, and then thumb, index, thumb, and then middle, and then thumb. And then we go to the G. We're going to just place the G down, and then you're going to do the hammer-on thing. Remember that? And then Now what am I doing? I'm doing a G chord, pluck, and I'm just playing the low E string and the high E string, and plucking those together. See, we made this kind of thing up to make it easier, and then we're gonna do hammer on to the 1 and 2. So we're going, and then you're going, plucking these two, your thumb and your middle finger to pluck the 4th string and the B string here, and then you're hammering on. So you're going, remember that? So this is your 1 finger on the 1st fret of the C here on the 2nd string, and then you have your 2nd finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. So we're doing the G and then hammer on. So, and then we're plucking after that using the middle, index, and thumb. So we're going. So it's middle, index, thumb on the last 3 strings. So it's going to be the E, the B, and the G here. So it's. And then it ends on the low E. So as we go through the whole thing now, it's going to be this chord. Remember that the one that's on that piece of paper. So we're on that I gave you. So you're using the G7 form. And I think you had this already when we were at the lesson. And then we go. And then your 1 finger comes over here, the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then open, 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 and then you lay down a C chord, and you're plucking the 1 and 3, so it's 1st fret, 1st finger here, 3rd finger here, like on the C, you're just laying down a C, plucking these together, which is the 5th string and the 2nd string. And then again, and then it goes to A, and you do that same patterning with the A, and you're doing these together. Now you're doing the A minor, plucking this together. So I'm doing the same patterning, same strings. Then we get to the E minor, and now what I'm doing differently is I'm selecting this low E string. And then we do the D now, and we're going to do 0, 2, that. So this is going to be your 4th string open, and your 1st string here on the 2nd fret. And then we go to G. And we're gonna go. Now you can also play, if you want to play the high E or the 2nd string here, it's up to you. You can do it this way, like that, or you go together, the low E and the high E. If I do it with a low E and a high E, it's gonna be. And remember, those 3 strings are going middle, index, thumb. Now, if I decide to do the 2nd string, it sounds like this, and it goes. So the thing here is you can either choose the high E string or you can choose the B string to do that plucking. So either. Sorry. do the high E. So just that section again, where we just do the plucking, the C after the G7. We're gonna do the C. We're gonna go. And then A minor. And then E minor. And then D. And then, or you can do the high E. And then it's the low E. You're hitting on the 3rd fret for the G. So I hope this helps you out. Remember that picking pattern, is the same from the C to A minor, E minor, D. But you're going to use those first 2 notes, like you can see in the transcript there, to pluck those strings. So you have these, you have the 1 and 3 with the C. And then with A minor, you have, and what are those strings? That's the 5th and the 2nd string, okay? And then when you go to the A minor, it's going to be you're going to have the 5th and the 2nd string. Again, E minor changes. It goes from 6th to high E, the 2nd string. So 6th string to 2nd string. And then when you go to D, you're using the 4th and 1st string. So you have that, and then you go to G, and you can pluck these together, or you can use the which is the low E string and the high E string, or you can do the low E string and the 2nd string. Either way, it's just kind of like our own made up, like easier version. So I hope you enjoy and it helps you out. Thanks.